I'm returning. This is K.K. Plays. K.K. Kaze Cogno Plays. This is me playing The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Woohoo! All right. Let me get my intro in. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's just jump right into the game and see what we can get ourselves into. I touched grass last time, so we are finally on the ground of Hyrule, and we met Pura, and now she tells us to go to the castle, try to figure out what the heck is going on, or at least to meet up with the people that were looking for me and Zelda, Link and Zelda, after we descended into madness. All right, there's a lot of people to talk to, a lot of stuff to do. Let's see. Let me first do this. All right. Just as a little side note, I'm gonna say this at the beginning of the video. We're on our way to 10 subscribers. I know that's not really much of a milestone in retrospective when it comes to a lot of people. A lot of people get like multiple subscribers per video, but I'm still working on things. I'm trying to get more official, with it. So here, please do me a solid, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell if you're interested in my content and if you want to see when I post videos. So yeah, just do that for me and I'd really appreciate it. Alright. Alright. She told me I need to go toward the castle. What's that right there? Huh, I got a door there. There's a guy over here, I'm pretty sure. Even Purr stumped. It's hard to believe these ruins just fell from the sky. I mean, they're from the Age of Legends, and now they're here. It's all so strange, huh?
Ah,
Yeah, it sure is. But it's also a great opportunity. All of us on the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this never would have happened. Not that anyone knows what the upheaval even is. Well, Purr is investigating the upheaval. She's certain it'll provide clues about Princess Zelda. But progress isn't great, I've heard. Is the princess alright, wherever she is? These ruins right here are exceptional. But really, who cares about that at a time like this? Hmm. This is Castle Town, or at least what's left of it. Castle's there floating up in there. Ever flowing waterfalls. I guess the water just spawns inside the castle. Oh, it's this guy. I must protect the president. There's this video from Matt on YouTube by Matt. I would definitely advise watching them. About it, it was so funny talking about this dude here. Must support the president. Talk to him. Eck! Whoa! Darn it all! President Hudson, are you okay? Oh no, what have I done? All right. I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault starting me like that. I said fart. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable! President Hudson? You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting the material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey! I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission, and that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Connect Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. That hairstyle. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson. I'm here for you. But I can't stay here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. Whoa! Unforgivable! President Hudson, I'll support you. Alright, let's see what I'm going to do. What am I going to use to support the president? I could just use this thing right here. It's probably the easiest. Oh, no, it's too high. It won't let me. What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. So, can you not bother me? Wrong button. Okay. Is he like his son or something? He has the same hairstyle. Oh, I know what to do. I don't like the way that looks. Wrong button. Gotta get him to let go of the sign. I can't grab it. If I could just grab it from him and let I could easily support that sign. Oh. Really? Already? Well, let's let this play out.
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Crazy. Should have changed my face while I was seeing that. Keep that in mind. Now's the time to cook. Literally, like, cook. The Silent Princess? Silent Princess. This lovely flower was said to have been a favorite of the Princess of Hyrule. They were once feared to have gone extinct, but it's not uncommon to spot them growing in the wild. What's this? I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to calamity. Zelda. I took the flower. Well, if he lets go and it falls over, he gets all bent out of shape. I don't like that. Now I gotta see if I can rebind it so that it goes. So if I hold the R button, I should be able to push the Y and the A to rotate it. Not the controls on the other control, not the ones on the other button. That's what keeps throwing me off. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, center. That's a little bit better. Let's see. Must support the president. Let's see if this will work.
Ah.
No. There's gotta be a way to do this right. I remember in Breath of the Wild, Hudson. I know who the guy. I know who the guy is. He's the guy who built Terrytown or Tawnytown. I forget what it's called. It was pretty nice. I like the quest, the side quest that took to build that town. Yeah, that should work.
Hmm.
Last time I'm trying this.
Hmm?
All right, he's standing.
Ah!
How's the president standing?
Ah!
That was brilliant. I would never have thought of it. Oh right, let's get him secured while he's still standing.
Ah!
Just put this right there. Get that fastened and
Ah!
perfect. That's a slipshod way of doing it, but okay. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Some money. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Oh, that's not what it was. It was mushroom risotto. At least that's what it was in the mashed cartoon. Veggie rice balls. This homestyle dish of Kakariko Village is stuffed with the bounty of the mountains.
Ah!
Ah, but I still don't feel like I thanked you enough. This is a little something for my premium collection. A special gift from me to you. Sleepover ticket, that's new. A lodging voucher for a regular stable bed. A reward for collecting pony points. Spend it in a stable to get some rest and recover from the fatigue of travel.
Oh!
Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. That is an ugly way of doing it. Oh, I hate that. I hate the way it looks. The simple thing would have been just to make the smaller thing of the. Well, actually, maybe the small thing at the base would have worked. The other thing at the base, the simple thing would be just have two of these pillars, one on each side. But whatever. I finally got it done, so I feel accomplished now. Whoop de doo! Oh, that's a smack right there. Bam! Get hit with a rock on a stick. That'll send you flying. That'll learn you some lessons. Picked with the wrong guy. Where to begin? Kiona's shrine.
Oh,
What? You scared me. What are you doing out? What are you doing at such an hour? The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. I'd say most things are dangerous these days. What with the upheaval? Watch your back.
ah,
Chasm? More like chasms. You know, the creepy openings in the ground? Ever since the upheaval, they're all over. In this area, they're beneath Hyrule Castle and to the south of Lookout Landing. I heard that members from the research team went rooting around in some and ended up in a bad way. It's best to steer clear. I'm glad I'm researching shrines and not the chasms. Talk about shrines. Huh? You mean like the one right here? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Was smack on the front page, you know? So far, we know they're from the age of legends. But did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they, anyway?
oh,
A Aside from the shrines, we've also got the chasms, of course. To tell you the truth, we don't know squat about all the things that sprung up due to the upheaval. But the shrines and chasms, they could be dangerous, which could be scary. So we need to investigate them pronto. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. Might as well get it done. Alright, first shrine of the day. Armored enemies. Oh. Rocky armor, huh? Keep that in mind. It used to be just wooden armor, if anything. And that was the only ones that had wooden armor if it wasn't a wooden shield. It was, the shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. What are you whacking at? Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. How'd that hit me? It wasn't even... You can repel attack and attack you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch enemies in this motion to damage them. Alright, tutorial complete. Your mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed within. Alright. Can't carry any more bows. Is that all that he dropped? Huh. A Zonite sword. Yeah, drop the branch. A Zonite sword made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. Alright, keep that in mind. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I was looking at the lock mechanism on the chest. It looked like something else. Looked like an arm coming out of the chest to me for a second. Visitor to the shrine, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Alright. Now, I ask you this. Do you think I should skip this from now on? Because we already know what it's going to look like. They're going to say the same thing, and it's going to do this, animation over again. 4 of these to upgrade myself. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Yeah, so if you think I should skip these, please put that in the comments below. And you have any other kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Advice. You know, this game's been out for a year, and there's a lot that people have already done. So, you know, I'm aiming a bright light at enemies to blind them. Interesting. That's new. Let's see what she says now.
Oh,
Whoa! Was that opening there before? How could I have missed it?
oh,
Huh? Well, what is it? We're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. My point is, lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? Okay. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Howard Castle, so I intend to do the same. Alright, good girl. Tree branch. Note on the table. Pura has sent urgent orders from Lookout Landing for all of us on the monster control crew. As Hyrule Castle continues to float, she's tasked us with searching the area beneath it for Princess Zelda and her protector. Be aware that the gloom has spread even more in this area. Prepare yourself before you depart. Captain Haas. So I should cook something. Ooh, a shield. That's not what I wanted to do. Traveler's Shield. A sturdy shield loved by many an adventurer. It is made of animal hide and sturdy wood, and is best suited to defending against weak monsters or animals. Traveler's Sword. An average sword used largely by travelers. The blade is decayed, but it can still serve its purpose. I was trying to open up my thingy so I can drop this. Decayed blade. Nothing in here. Oh wait. I say that and I fall. I thought I did. Mayhaps I thought I did. What's this guy doing here? Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle? I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time and I didn't see you at all. I've really got to get serious about my training. Captain Haas doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate over. He's at the gate on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the tower gates, the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. There's that gloom. I wonder if I'm gonna see one of those creepy things, the gloom hands. Everybody talks about. They talk about those things like. Do you think the Guardians are creepy? Which after a while, the Guardians are no longer a threat, really. These things, supposedly, they are always on your case. Hmm? Who's there? Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering here like that. Link, it's you! I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean that we don't need the search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Hot gloom, man. Oy. So the red mist is creepy just looking at it. I wonder if it's 3D or if it's a 2D. If it's 2D, like is it volumetric fog, or is it just 2D images, 2D fog? That's a game development. This is just game development speak. Let's see if it's here. Shars? Link? No, it can't be him. Can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by the direct order of Captain Haas. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse, up at the end of this road. He sees me, doesn't believe it's me, and tells me to go to the captain first. Can I start running? Water down. Ooh, a door. Keep that in mind. No, nothing to grab over here.
Ah.
We've turned up nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh? You're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Haas saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gatehouse from there, over there. Whoa. Man, this fog is making me feel freaky. The one's coming out of the ground like that.
Oh.
Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on the top of the gatehouse there. Doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. First gatehouse. Oh man, I'd hate to be the guy who's stationed here. Oh, something sparkly. Soup ladle. A kitchen implement often used for serving delicious soups. It was carved from the wood of a sturdy tree, so it actually packs quite the wallop. Just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. What about the weapons? Hey, it's a new face.
Ooh.
During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. Of course, they have to make a in-game reasoning for why everything breaks.
Oh.
They're also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is to strengthen them. Soldier's Broadsword. A light, thin metal sword used by the guards of Hyrule Castle. Its lightweight makes it easy to handle and enables quicker charge attacks. Soldier's Spear. Although now decayed, this lightweight metal spear was made for royal soldiers. Because it's light and easy to handle, it enables quicker charge attacks. There's some good stuff in there. Some shiny. Torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. That is important to have. Especially with how dark things get nowadays. Why don't I just put the torch on the stick? I can't just open this. He's at the top of the gatehouse, huh? Let's see. Where is the first area to go to? Right. Incredible. Someone over there to talk to. Keep that in mind as well. Keep searching. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh?
Hmm?
Link? Is that you? You're alive? And all in one piece, it looks like. Mostly. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief.
Hmm?
Hang on. You're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Or maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda.
Hmm.
I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water.
Oh.
Captain! It's Princess Zelda!
Hmm?
Princess Zelda! She's safe!
Hmm?
Wait, what?
Hmm?
You saw that too, Link. You saw that too, right? That's funny. You saw Princess Zelda turn the light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation.
Hmm.
Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pearl know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Pearl about what happened here as soon as possible. Oz and Torrid. Is there any treasure up here? Any chests? I'm only doing this because it would highlight anything that would be interactable. Nope, nothing. Hey, wait, where did this guy come from? Was he there? Was he there before?
Eh?
Whoa, what was that? My eyes weren't playing tricks, were they? No, they wouldn't do that. That was Princess Zelda. What's going on? Incredible. Push. Oops.
Oh.
Woo. Woo. Standing on the edge and staring in is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it.
Oh.
Whoa! Why would you do that? Just end up and startle someone on the edge of the void. This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of a nearly bottomless chasm.
Oh.
Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. Yeah. I can make a cart, but I couldn't steer it, so there'd be no point in me doing that. Okay, well, we're making progress with the story. Slow going at first, but making progress. See about this door though. I said grab, so I thought wrong. I figured there was something here. Yeah. I wonder if Hestu has the same voice actor. I wonder if Hestu has a voice actor for one. Like if there's a cutscene with Hestu talking, and I wonder if it's the same voice actor from Age of Calamity, since everybody in Age of Calamity reprised their role in doing so. Let's see if he lets me in.
Ah.
Nope, got to be kidding me. Princess Zelda flew off, did she? You're a funny one. But no matter how funny you think you are, you're not getting through. Could you just, like, bat him out of the way? No problem. You know, I'm a boss like that. Freaking Link, man. Do these things. I feel like if I had made that cart, I probably would have been able to get down here faster. But once again, can't steer, so... Salt around. There it is. I saw a dragonfly, but it must not have. It must have just been more of those. Restless crickets. Need a horse. Wait, can I teleport over there? No. No, I cannot. Yep, hoofing it's the only way I can do it. Bird! I wanted a headshot, but that's fine. Alright, it's all me. Alright, alright. We should have a bug net. Fishing rod and a bug net. Those are what's missing. Some of what's missing, at least. They say they're not making a sequel to Tears of the Kingdom, but I really think they would. I think they should. You know, make a new bad guy. You know, it doesn't have to be Ganondorf. What's this? I talk to these guys. I talk to these guys. I think. Yeah, I talk to them. Oh, the rock is talking. Oh. Okay. That's unsettling. We talk to Robbie, see what he says. Ah, what a fine afternoon. Hey, you. Do you have any idea how worried we've been? Robbie, head of Prairie Pad Development. So that's the arm, huh? I overheard Pearl talking about it. I see. Yeah, it's pretty weird, all right. Nope, now's not the time for distractions. That's got to wait until later. Anyway, I hear you've got yourself the Pearl Pad now. You know, that Pearl Pad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know it's real potential. I've got big plans for that device, but first I need to get to help Josha, with her investigations into the depths. But then, oh yes, then, I will head back to the lab in Hateno Village to resume my research. So once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there. Robbie's profile has been added. What about this person here? This looks unique. So those balloon things that fell from the sky are called Zonai devices. There's still so much we don't know about them. But trust my boss, Pura, to take a thing we know so little about and turn it into something useful. She's the sharpest person in Hyrule, a creative genius. Link, well, did you find anything?
Huh?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at a castle? And then she transformed into light and flew off? I've gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the Purapad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha! Oh right, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. Travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just a spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over here by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Check it. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc, you can count on me. Alright.
Yo.
Sorry, I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best I can.
Ah.
Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You.
Hey, it's me! Open up! This is not what I expected. Got a bunker. Legitimate bunker. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want.
Ah.
Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Monty. You will find me employed as a gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please, stay as long as you like. What are you doing here?
Ah.
I, Monty, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My task involved taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed. Emergency shelter?
Ah.
Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we've stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy.
Hi.
Watch your footing when using the ladder. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. Ha! But I digress. Yeah, something that I can do. Look at all this dust.
Oh,
Hey, I know that face. And any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in this shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. And where does all this dust even come from anyway? Well, for the fact that you just seem to be sweeping and not putting it into a dustpan and like throwing it into a trash can or something like that. Yeah, you're just moving it around. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead they've got me hanging out here until further notice. I even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. Live out in the Hebrew region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is. And all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go to the Rito Inn to sleep on a luxurious fluffy down bed. I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already.
Oh.
Today in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Purr as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigations the world over.
Huh?
Huh, guess this paper is a little old. What about you? Wartsworth. It's the same Hyrulean script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me. Based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Purr has told me so much about you. I'm Wartsworth. My research specialty is ancient Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in that ancient tongue. They look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. Here's a picture of Zelda, right there. I guess this is another newspaper. Should I read this? Why not? I'm doing most of this episode is just me reading anyway. Just reading what people are saying and stuff like that. I haven't really gotten anything done. No action really. But that's how it is sometimes. Surveying shrines. The mysterious ruins that appear due to the upheaval, with strange dome-like protrusions, we are calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Surveying chasms. Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Josha, the leader of the chasm survey. Our team's purpose. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of an archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Right. Whew. Ooh, someone with a quest.
Oh?
Hey. I thought it was a woman. I guess not. Hey, are you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer, too. My name's Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu, we have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. A sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? Do you have an apple? Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I like that noise. I'm calling it Romano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? This dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Let's see. Sort. Fuse attack power. I can attack with an apple? I put on an arrow, but I don't see what using an apple for anything would do. Mushrooms I know is the puff shroom thing. I wonder if these work for that. Work like that. I wonder if any mushroom works that way. Putting it on a shield. I'll have to give that a try. Alright, we got some meat here. Stamina bulb, stamina mushroom. Yeah, that's good. Need some salt. I like putting salt in my dishes. Energizing steamed meat. Interesting. Instantly refill some of your stamina wheel. This meat dish has been wrapped in fragrant leaves and steamed to preserve its moisture. Mmm. Just a bit more.
Oh.
Oh, hey, is that you, Link? I've been nosed down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's no use. But it's been no use. Decayed? Yeah. Just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It's clung to the weapons, pulsing as if it's alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when the Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah, in case nobody's mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Buko Reaper. Hmm. It's just a bokoblin horn on a stick. What happens if you put a sword on a sword? What does that look like?
Huh?
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Link! It's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all of my attention. Are you interested in the different peoples of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a deployment with the monster control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable on Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages.
Oh.
Peoples? Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other peoples here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Purah, is from the Sheikah tribe. Towns and villages? Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here, there's Rito Village in Hebra. And then there's Gerudo Town, that's located to the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldon. Travel a bit farther east and you'll come across Terrytown in Akala. Yeah, that's what we built in Breath of the Wild. I really like that side quest. It really was involved and it really made you get like... It makes you really wonder why. I was going to say if, but I know it's not. As far as I know, it's not really much of it in here. But why didn't they make a whole bunch of like, Hyrule restoration quests or something like that? Like I really think that if they were to make a third game, even if it was a spin-off of this game, more so than a full-on, thing, a spin-off series involving the characters of this game, because I love the characters of this game, their voice acting and the way they're portrayed. I love to see them again in another game, like Hyrule Warriors, or something like that, where they're rebuilding Hyrule. Like I said, a spin-off. Like a city. It's like a spin-off that's like a city builder, but that's a good idea to make a video about talking. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk about it later. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain. That's within the Lanayru region. Continuing into southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Nakuda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Ateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone everywhere. What about you? I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their population since the upheaval, but I'm not really the most skilled in combat. So instead, I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. Lots of reading and talking, guys. There's a bed over here. I guess this is the person I talked to go to sleep. No, did I talk to the person already? What's your name? So you're Link, huh? Some of the soldiers were just telling me. As a simple man from Lurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back home. Lurelin? Lurelin Village. It's a fishing town in East Nakuda, far to the southeast. It used to be a popular resort thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There's an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. Beds. You believe that? In my village, you couldn't find these anywhere but at the inn. Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you, and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry. You went to bed? Yeah? You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like. Nappin's sleep talking is particularly audible here. So you probably want a bed a little farther from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery. The chasms? The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby just beneath the Hyrule Castle and another to the south of Lookout Landing. But if you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. You touch that stuff and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Josher who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable if you ask me. Take a sleep. Good morning. Nope. Not going near chasms anymore. Nasty gloom. It's everywhere. Making everyone sick. Making me sick. Glad I ate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down Old Death River. Worked my tail off for Josha. Kid runs circles around Pearl and Robbie. She loves research. Me? I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better. I think I'll lie low and keep lying here. That's everybody to talk to. I like talking to people because that gives you like context and stuff. Alright, well let's take care of this thing and then we'll be done. If I put this here, and that goes there. No, that's not quite right. Right, that should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. Yes. That was a good view before. Anyway. The travel point is working fine now. Or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Josha. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Wow. Interesting.
Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yes!
Okay, Link, your turn.
Ah!
Go, hold the pearl pad over that terminal. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time, instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purapad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purapad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Alright. This item given to you by Pura lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press Y in midair to activate it. Or is that X? X or Y? One of the two. Probably X. I think X, because X is the jump button. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. Our very first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab. When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck! Man, they really made it. I remember reading an article talking about how they really wanted to make, one of the designers wanted to make characters more attractive in this game, or in this series. And Purah is just one of them. Interesting. That would be quite the experience. Oh, that's pretty cool. Service map updated. Sky map updated. I don't see anything up here that I can really get to. If I had done that wrong. Splat! Over here! Welcome back! That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. Excuse me, coffee drink. There are Skyview Towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Naneru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions.
Yes.
Can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey, Doc. I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hiba recently. That's pretty weird, yeah? Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay. But this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor, and I'm sure she could help out in some way too. I'll be here, directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Gotta find goggles.
Oh.
Sorry, can't talk now. It's something I gotta discuss with Goggles right away about our research into the chasm. Let's talk later. Goggles, huh? I'll follow her. Cause there was something in her little speech blurb. I think she calls Robbie Goggles, cause you know. Come on, please. Oh, it's you. You know, that pearl pad of yours may seem perfect, but it could be even more perfect. I'll need to head back to the lab when Josha's got the death investigation sorted out. Come on, Goggles. Are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms? But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pearl's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end! But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depth. What figure? Oh, swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Josha. Aw, look how cute she is.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Velma from Scooby-Doo. Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. I thought it was going to be the thing that said pose. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on 2 legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous. He won't let me go. I'm trying to get a good angle with the camera. Josha, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your Parapad's camera to take a picture of it for Josha. A perfect plan. Camera? You You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Purapad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Purapad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures. Once we're down there, anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths, though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta!
What?
Wait, hang on. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all of this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks.
Yeah.
But here, maybe this will help you out, at least. Bright bloom seeds. Oh, and take this too. 5 arrows. How nice. The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you want to head straight out of Lookout Landing's southern gate. You'll find the chasm goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after goggles for me. Can I take this? Swordsman. That's where I keep my research materials. Please, hands off, okay? Alright. Well, I think I've taken care of everything that I planned to take care of. 7:30 a.m. in the game. It is currently 2:26 a.m. for me in real life. And, yeah. Ooh, she's restocked her arrows. I have 135. I'd rather buy these clothes, though. Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. That's generous of you, sir. You've made me very happy today. Now I need a total of 130, 70. I need 200 more rupees to buy the full set. There's a forest over here. Hmm? What? Is that really you, Link? You've returned! It's such a relief to see that you're safe. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Greylands, head of the monster control crew. It's our job to keep the monsters at bay as best as we can throughout Hyrule. But aside from that, we've been assisting in the search for Princess Zelda, whose whereabouts are unknown. I'm glad you've returned safely, but I'm gravely concerned about the princess. I'm holding out hope that the monster control crew brings back good news. They're searching the castle for her now. I see. Princess Zelda ascended into the sky above Hyrule Castle and then vanished. What a very strange thing. All the same, it's a relief to hear she's alive. Well then, with that information, the monster control crew will resume our original duty of subduing the monsters. Of course, if we come across any info regarding the princess, I will report it immediately to Pura. I've assembled strategies and pertinent information at our headquarters in the emergency shelter. There you'll find folks with an intimate understanding of Hyrule's geography as well. If any of that is relevant to you, I encourage you to take the time to stop by. Alright everyone, it's time to move out. Flaxel Squad. For now, I'm positioning you in the south of Hyrule. Proceed to Faron. There are pirates running rampant in that area, So sweep the coast thoroughly. We're counting on you. Okay, so now we know go to Pharaon to meet them. How should I build it? Sorry, I'm a bit busy with work right now. Link! What a relief! I was seriously worried about you. Where have you been, anyway? Sorry for the excitement. I'm just happy you're back. I've been sorting out whether or not I can build a mini-stable in Lookout Landing. Lester has come here to care for the horses, so it'd help him out a lot if he had a proper stable. The project will likely take me a while to complete. But once it's done, you'll be able to take full advantage, Link. I think you caused quite a stir to your arrival here. Ha! People do fuss, don't they? If this is your first visit, talk to that soldier in the center of our little fort. Or were you hoping to register a horse? We're still getting things together on that front, so I'm afraid you'll have to hold your horses a little while longer. Register a horse. For those of you who don't know, I'll read this. If you register a wild horse as your own, you can call that horse to you at a stable whenever you please. At bigger roadside stables, not only can you register horses, but you can also stay the night. We didn't have room to build something that fancy here, but I did want a place I could take care of horses properly. Which is why Carson from Hudson Construction is planning to build us a mini stable. Once it's finished, you'll be able to register, board, and take out horses, just like you would at any other stable. Who are you? I used to work at Rito's stable in Hebra. Had a good job taking care of horses. But the cold there kept getting colder, and business got slower. In time, we had to close. Last I heard, the place had been bought out by the Lucky Clover Gazette. Just when I was feeling adrift, Pearl reached out to me about managing the horses here at Lookout Landing. And before I knew it, here I was. Be sure to bundle up if you're going to Hebra. The cold over there is intense. Rain? Now? No sign of letting up. Love doing that, man. It's just the huntsman in me. I see a bird, shoots us in the face. That's not a bird. Horses, but I can't register them right now. Let me see something. No horse. I was hoping there was one of these with the horse picture on it. Let's see. No. Alright, anyway. I thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed this very slow episode. No action whatsoever. You know, I expected just a little bit of action. You know, that one shrine, which is just a tutorial, was all I really got in the way of action. But, you know, it is what it is. It'd be like, as they say, it'd be like that sometimes. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will stick with me and watch the next episode. And, yeah. Let me save. And whenever you're watching this, be it noontime, daytime, nighttime, anytime, whatever time you're watching this, always be a broski, be happy, be merry, and remember to come back for the next one. Alright, this is Kaze Kagano Plays. I play games so that you don't have to. This is episode 4. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. And if you're interested in any more of my content, on the sides, right now you should be seeing 2 playlists, one for Breath of the Wild and the other one for Age of Calamity. Give it a look, see, you know, evergreen content. It's always good content. If you're interested in the games, give them a look. All right, I will see you in the next one. Kaze Kagano is signing.